Good morning students. So today we are going to learn CB course book term first. So let's learn poem Late for School. It's from CB. Reading. Have you ever made up imaginary stories? Try telling a story to your classmate in one sentence only. Now read how a child made up several one sentence stories. This poem has written by George Ansel and it's about a boy who always goes late for the school, always comes late to the school. Okay, and every day whenever teacher asks why he is late for school, he makes different stories. He makes excuses and he is giving reason, that's why I am late for the school. So in this poem we are going to learn how this boy makes statements, otherwise makes excuses for coming late to the school. Let's read the poem. Why are you late for school today? Question mark. Asked by teacher. So what he has given the answer? See. A hurricane came and it blew me away. I landed in Russia, then ran all the way. You are lucky I got here at all today. Explanation. When his teacher asked him, why are you late for school today? So what he has given the reason? Every time he is giving excuses. He said that hurricane had come. You can see in the picture, hurricane means what? A storm, okay, violent storm with a very strong winds. So that storm taken him away from his way, and where he landed? In the Russia. From the Russia he ran all the way to the school, and he is saying to his teacher, you are lucky because I am here today. Let's learn second paragraph. His teacher again asking him on second day, okay, why are you late for school this time? So he is giving answer, I was chased by a bulldog who forced me to climb into a tree where I just had to wait till the dog went away, which is why I am late. Explanation. When on the second day also he was late, so his teacher asked, why are you late? So he had given the excuse like, George said that he had to wait in the tree till the bulldog that was chasing him went away from there. Let's read the third stanza. You are late again, George. Now pray tell me why. And he given answer like this. An alien spaceship appeared in the sky. If I hadn't shot it and forced it to fall, I'd probably never have got here at all. Explanation. Now 30 he was giving explanation like this. He had appeared the spaceship in the sky and it was of aliens. And what he did? He shot the spaceship and it made it forced to fall down. Okay, that's why he was late for school. Next paragraph. Late again, George. Now what's your excuse? Question mark. Okay, now his teacher is furious and he was asking, why again you are late? So he was giving reason like this. I was passing the zoo when a lion got loose. The lion was cross. It was all in a rage. So me and his keeper hid inside his cage. Explanation. Now this time Georgie is giving the excuse like this. He was coming to the school only, but while passing the zoo, what had happened, that lion come out from the cage and George had to hide inside the zoo, okay, because a cross lion was loose, and not only the Georgie but the lion's keeper also hid with him. That's why he was late for the school. Now let's read the last paragraph. Well, bless my soul, George. What time to appear? It's 7 a.m. and there's no one else here. I really don't like to say please go away, but it's Saturday, George, so there is no school today. Okay, you can see in the picture his teacher is standing in front of him and he's asking, you are on the time today, okay, but nobody is in the school. Okay, this paragraph makes us laugh. This poem is a humorous, means it's not a very serious. Always that boy is giving every day something excuses. But when there is no school, when holiday is there, he is on the time. Okay, so his teacher is saying nobody is here, so please you go away from this place. Okay, go at home. This stanza makes us laugh. Why? Every day he is late and every day he is making something drama or excuses, giving the and telling the teacher that's why I am late. But today his teacher is standing in front of him and he is on the time. Okay, so what George teacher said to him, please go at home. Okay, there is nobody else in the school because it is holiday. The speaker don't like, speaker means what, the teacher don't like to say to go away from the school because that day George was on the time. Okay. Question second. Now let's solve question B. Now complete the sentences using phrases given below. We have learned in phrases in previous video. Phrases means what? Those sentence doesn't contain the subject and verb. It's called phrases. So we have to write here phrases. The old lady's hair was salt and pepper. Okay, what do you mean by salt and pepper? It's called a mix white and grey. Her color of the hair is white and grey. That's why this phrase has been used here. Their house was always spick and span. Spick and span means what? Her house is always very neat and clear. The law against littering is in. Okay, black and white. It's very clear. That law is very clear. The lawyer was well dressed in. Okay, coat and tie. What do you mean by coat and tie? It means dress formally. Okay, always he comes in neat and clean uniform. Otherwise, always in his professional uniform. He was strong and cycled up the hill. Okay, nice and easy. Nice and easy means in a relaxed way. It's very familiar for him, and he is very strong, so he could climb up, he could cycle the hill very easily. His daily walk keeps my grandfather hale and hearty. Okay, it means, what do you mean by hale and hearty? It means it makes him strong and healthy. It's his daily habit to walk. Let's solve question C, homophones. Okay, here homophones have been given. What do you mean by homophones? Homophones means same pronunciation but different spelling and different meaning. For example, 8, 8. Here 8 means digit and 8 is a past tense of it. Okay, birth, birth. Okay, both pronunciation is same. Birth, B-I-R-T-H, birth means what? To give the birth to the baby. And B-E-R-T-H means what? It's a compartment in the train. Fit, fit, fit. Like this only. Pause, pause. Okay, now let's solve this one. Let's solve the question C. Use the above words to complete the sentences so their meaning is clear. Question first. On the train, we slept on the upper berth. Okay, B-E-R-T-H. Both spellings are here. Pronunciation is same, but which spelling is suitable here or correct here? B-E-R-T-H. B-I-R-T-H, birth means to give the birth to the babies. And B-E-R-T-H means what? Birth means compartment. On the train, we slept on the upper compartment means berth. I counted dash sailors in each boat. Okay, 8 and 8. Which is correct here? Which word is correct here? This one, E-I-G-S-T. 8 is a digit and 8 means what? Past tense of it. Next one, the dash of the twin babies made the family happy. Here, which spelling is correct or which word is correct? This one. Yes, B-I-R-T-H. It is difficult to find shoes for her large feet. Okay, you know, fit means plural form of foot. Now let's solve sentence number 5. There was a dash in the speech while the plane passed overhead. Okay, pause. Pause means what? Just now I have taken a break. Break means what? Take a stop in the action. Pause. Pause means stop in action. It's for temporary only. Second, climbing the mountain was a wonderful feat for the team. What do you mean by feat? Okay, here feat means what? Achievement. The cat licked its white paws clean. Paws means what here? Foot of animal. For example, cat's foot, otherwise dog's paw, like this. He ate all the peas on his plate. Okay, ate. Ate is the past tense of it. Let's learn phonics. Word pairs with different sounds. Listen and say the following word pairs aloud. Note the difference in the sounds. Okay, see here. D-E-S-E-R-T. Okay, desert. Okay, desert. And second one, D-E-S-S-E-R-T. What is the pronunciation of it? Desert. Okay, desert. What do you mean by desert? Desert means like dry area, and dessert means sweet dish. Do the practice of it. Second word, accept. Okay, see the last words. Sept, sept, same it is. Okay, what's the changes here? ACC and EXC. So accept. And this one, accept. Like this pronunciation. Accept means say yes, whatever I am saying, do agree with me, otherwise him. Okay, and accept means what? For example, everyone has come for my party, birthday party, except Seema. Now third, there. This word THEIR, we use it to show possession. Okay, and THERE, there, we use it to show place or things. Next one, affect and effect. What's the difference in between? Affect means what? Impact. Okay, impact of somebody else. Effect, what do you mean by effect? Effect means result of change. What happened, what it affected. Next one, allot means many. Allot means what? Distribute in between. Allusion and illusion. It means, allusion means it's a indirect reference, otherwise you may say to give the clues. And next one, illusion means what? False impression, means showing something false. Actually it's not like that, but to show off. Breath and breathe. Breath means what? It means the air taken into. Okay, and breathe means what? Take air into the lungs and then expel it. Now hone and home. Hone means what? Like a sharpen, and home means the place where we live. Imitate and intimated. Imitate means what? Means follow somebody, otherwise follow someone. And intimated means what? To make known, give the prior information. Now let's learn grammar. We have already learnt these negative sentences and question tag in PB. We have to now solve only, okay, these questions. What do you mean by negative sentences? Negative sentences means we say no, or we refuse something, deny something. It's called negative sentences. So which are the words we use while making a negative sentence? Like not, will not, won't, do not, don't, is not, or isn't, like this. So first example, change the following into negative sentences. Okay, Gurmeet will go to the show. So how to make it negative? It's very easy. After the auxiliary verb you have to add only not. Okay, so which all auxiliary verb is here? Will. Gurmeet will not go to the show. Second example, mother is angry with you. Okay, after is, what is it here? Is, auxiliary verb. Auxiliary verb means what? Helping verb. Okay, those words help to make the sentence meaningful. It is called auxiliary verb. So there are 24 auxiliary verbs are here, like this. So how to form this answer? Mother is not angry with you. Third example, look at the poster. These all sentences are affirmative. Okay, make it negative. Don't look at the poster. Fourth example, the class will sit quietly. Here will is auxiliary verb. So after will you have to add only not. The class will not sit quietly. Next question, Asha can cook the dinner. Make it negative. Asha can't cook the dinner. CAN''S and T. Next one, he scored the winning goal. Okay, make it negative. He didn't score the winning goal. Okay, while when we are going to use did, that time you should not have to use past tense. Okay, cut this D. He didn't score the winning goal. Next one example, school is closed today. Make it negative. After auxiliary verb use the not. School is not closed today, or you can say school isn't closed today. That is my dog. Make it negative. That is not my dog. Now let's take a quick recap of question tag and its rules. Okay, question tag means a small question. We use it for affirmation or confirmation. Okay, when we want to be sure what he has said, is it agree or disagree, that time we use it. Now what's the rule? If sentence is positive, question tag will be negative. Okay, if sentence is negative, question tag will be positive. If any sentence starts with let's, so the sentence will end with shall we. Okay, now let's solve the examples. Let's solve question B. Add question tags to the following sentences. He is your brother. Okay, this sentence is positive, so make it negative. Auxiliary verb is. Take this auxiliary verb here, isn't. Make it negative. Is isn't, and question mark. Put question mark without fail. Anybody can go in, okay? Can't they? Next one, bring me your book. Okay, here this sentence is asking, otherwise giving the suggestion. So we will use here will you. Let's eat our lunch. Whenever any sentence start with let's, so this sentence will end with shall we. Let's eat our lunch, shall we, and put question mark. He was not at home. Was not, so make it positive. Was he, and question mark. Let's not play today. So it will ends with shall we, and question mark. Next sentence, next question. Complete the sentences using suitable question tags. Get him a glass of water. It asks permission. So here it will ends with will you, and question mark. Somebody left the door open. Okay, didn't they? Question mark. He's your uncle. Isn't he? He will go for football practice. Here will, after will, no, not, it's a negative word has been not given, not mentioned, so will he, and question mark. That is beautiful garden. Sentence is positive, make it negative. Isn't it? Let's go out for dinner. Okay, sentence starts with let's, so it will ends with shall we, and put question mark. Students have to do practice of it. Okay, do practice in RB and complete your CP. Thanks for watching. Keep learning.